Good morning. Hope everybody's doing. I'll put these away. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. It is. I'm gonna fix this because it's not Friday. It is Tuesday. Tuesday stream, not. Oops. Oh, wait. No. Come on. There we go. Tuesday stream. Let me check one thing here real quick. Do that there. There we go. Okay. We should be good. Microphone's working. I did catch it this morning. Halfway through the intro countdown, and noticed that the microphone wasn't working, so I fixed that real quick. And at least it's happened enough times that I know what to do now. Which I'm not sure how many of y'all mess with OBS and and recording and all that fun stuff, but for some reason every once in a while when I do a restart, get rid of this. When I do a restart of the computer and then load everything back up, the microphone forgets to reset itself for the headset, Mesa headset. So you just have to go in there and unselect it and then reselect it, and then bingo, bango, bongo, you're done. All right, so I decided that I gave up on this a little too soon last time, I think out of frustration. I'm tired of buying aluminum, so I am going to finish this little setup. So let's get on it. So we need to bring over, let's delete this. So we need to bring in some coal, and we need to bring in some copper. Don't know. Let's pull up the map. Actually, I know where the coal is. Let's see where our closest copper is that we can utilize. All right, so down here. I'm wondering if we can't well, it says wondering if we can't, because the coal is over here. I'm wondering if we can't just use the same. Probably got to use 2 trucks, which means what does that mean? It means I'm gonna have to refill. Put you over here. All right. Power. Make this a Mark II. We can use some of it. This is going to be just full drop off. This is Temp copper drop off. And then we're gonna need this. Give us the ingots, and what it's in the assembler, right? Production assembler. Aluminium all clad beats. So 30 and 10, and I'm making what, 180? 3 for 456. Yep, making 180. So I need 60 copper, which we can use the refinery. Just throw this over here real quick. Which is literally just 24 copper per minute. Nothing. And we need 6. Let's get this set up here real quick. We need 6 of these guys. Set it so we can copy it. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Mark 3. This does not need to be anything special whatsoever. Does, however, need to be correct. So that would help. Come on. I butterfingers this morning. Oh, you turkey. This is gonna be one of those days, isn't it? I love it when you're confident you're going to do something really quickly. Just do this real quick, right? See, I just goofed it up again. Mark 3 here. I really don't care how this looks. We're gonna make it messy as possible. All right, pure copper. What do we do? 2 of those, 2 of these. We need 16 water. Let's call this. We'll just do the 220. Pipe junction in. We're putting in 24, so mark 1. All right, that's all oh no, power. Hmm. Well, they spitting out 30 apiece, so mark 3. Wonder how much I should be happy with. 2 containers. Okay. In theory, I should just need to run some trucks here. Let's go get the... what do we want to get first? The copper? Do the copper first. Just get that going. Watch out. Man, that sucker flew. Look at him. All right. Should be right around here, right? Oh, right there. Straight in front. Well, if they're over here by where I've got these temporary iron ones out. You come with me. Be right in here. Yeah. Here she blows. All right, we need 20 per minute. So we're straight up doing our 24 per minute. Mark 1 it is. Where do we want to put our truck stop? In here? It's not a bad spot. I can turn around. Should be able to turn around fairly easily here. You know, I can run this one as also. We need transport. You just do like a tractor. Since I don't need a ton, I'm gonna throw some. Do I have coal in here? Don't. Coal. We're just gonna throw some coal in here to get it going. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's just do curve mode. Where the hell am I going? This way. You know what would help? Putting it in the right one. Where did I run the... Run the power. All right, yeah. Do I want to hook it up yet? I mean, sure, why not? Not gonna hurt anything. Tractor. Which way? That's the front.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
So that must be the first time that I have used a tractor. Or otherwise Ada wouldn't have said anything, right? Or am I going crazy? Alright, I know I pushed F. Hope that caught. You know what? I went the wrong... Alright, stop recording. Delete the path. It'd help if I figured out which way I was going first. Ding dong. I gotta go through there. Try this again. Mm-hmm. this is the way. Now, what are the odds? Because this is going to be the same path that I'm going to use for the coal. Right? So, what are the odds these guys start running into each other? Pretty good, I would imagine. Yeah, let's make it more complicated, bird. Go right through the trees when you don't need to. And we'll loop out here. You know what I didn't do? Mother trucker. F. Let's get away from you. I need to set those two to drop off. I don't think I sent them as drop off, which is a problem, but fixable. All right, let's skirt along the coast here, without running into anything. If at all possible. Alright, we have enough room to go around the outside of this guy. Ew. Oh yeah, this is not gonna have any issues whatsoever. Temp, copper, or route. Save. Hide path. Enable autopilot. Get the heck out of there. All right, let's go make those drop-offs. And get rid of some of these trees. How's that sound? I think you'll be a problem. I think you'll be a problem. Where else? Where did I? Oh, I went. Where did I go? Assume you're a problem. I have a feeling you're gonna be a problem. That should be about it. Oops. Do not want to do that. Unload. Unload. Okay. Here he comes. Beat him too. And he's got copper. This should all wind up. They'll still start backing up. All right, so we need to go set up the coal, which we have to go in here. Yes. Yes. Don't think there's a path through here. I mean, there may be a path for belts. What fun is that? Yeah, that's the cave. So I need to come through here. It's gonna be a slow burn. Okay. Yeah, I mean the copper's literally. Nope, we're gonna use the truck. We already said we're gonna use the truck. We're gonna use the truck. But I kind of want to get over there a little bit quicker. Architecture. Better. I don't think I can make it over there. Really certain I can't. What am I looking for? I don't like leaving little remnants behind when especially not going to use them. All right. Hello, hog. I don't need to mess with you right now. All right, we needed, crap. What did we need? That'd help, right? Aluminum, 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 aluminum. stuck in a refinery. This one, right? Coal. All right, we only need 120. What is this? This is an impure. Eek. What is this one? Pure. Sure, we'll take this one. Power here. Let us put our pack on. All right, so we need transport truck station. I really put that close. Okay. It'd be difficult. Y'all are killing me here. All right, this one we need a full-on truck. I've got probably a 20% chance of remembering how to drive this course. I think I already screwed it up, to be honest. I mean, I know what general direction I need to go in. Oh yeah, I'm screwed. Son of a... Where the hell am I? I was kind of going in the right direction. I needed to go this way. I almost had it. But let's get rid of You. 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 And that tree just fell on me. Right, that's a good path. I came through here. Yes. Only use one truck so I can double up on myself. You kind of seem like you're in the way. Come through here. Not a problem. This is a hair tight. Let's clear this out. All right, hang on a second. I got something funky going on with one of my screens here. What? There it goes. Okay, fixed it. That was weird. That was weird. Alright, I can come up through here. Okay, I think we got it fixed. Truck. Backside. Take 2, start recording. A little air. This is a little better. I just have to remember to stay right up here, right? Yes. I have to stay right. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. I think we got it now. Get out here. Find a decent... I'll kind of skirt over here so I can try to stay clear of the other path just a little bit. Oh, but this is the same. That's alright. It's what it is. We're good. They run into each other, they run into each other, right? Alright, I'm gonna swing you out a little further. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Keep you off the coast. a little bit. This is a crash course on how to not make efficient truck routes. So don't do what I do here. I mean, it should work, right? I'm only using one truck. This is multiple trucks. This would be horrendous. Oh, get up there. Good job. All right, we're almost there. There we go. Temp full route. All right, let's get back over there. Uh-oh. Dang it. That was almost bad. Give me some bacon, please. Alright, so this guy should already spit everything out. These should be stacked deep. Oh, crying out loud. I am on frickin' point, man. Alright. Okay. How am I not getting any water? Okay, so that's bad. That's real bad because that's a blueprint. That's over here. Hmm. All right, so now I'm kind of happy that I trying to work this. All right, well, we're making stuff already, so that's good. Crap. That's gonna not be fun. If I have to go fix those on all those blueprints. Let's see how this is doing. Solution. Okay, water's not backing up. This is what I really have to watch right now. Because this little, come on, what are we doing? This little setup right here. This is supposed to keep this water as a priority over this water. Which it seems to be doing right now, which is fantastic. This is irritating. If I have to go through and replace all these and all those blueprints, I mean, it won't be the end of the world, but it's not going to be fun. All right, you're full. You're getting there. Not getting anything yet. It'll take a minute for everything to get down here, that's for sure. Wondering, why don't I just, now that I'm making these, why don't I just bite the bullet? Pump this stuff in there. Pump it in, that's at 100, 150, that's 26. All right, so yeah, we got a little bit of ways to go here. Now, why is this only working at 6? Oh, it was shut down because it was full. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how these are running. 100%. 8%. Why are we at 98%? 120 coal. Should be Mark 2. Is I have something. Luminous Solutions 240, which is a Mark 1. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know why this is only at 98%. That should really be at 100%. Keep an eye on it. Okay, these should be running 96%, 96%. All the way up there, and that's because this guy's not all the way up there. 360 per minute. Is that a Mark 4? Just fine. should be just a splitter. That's just a splitter. It's just load balanced. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, I want this stuff to run to 100 in the blueprint over here, but I guess kind of is what it is. So, no, I have a lot chewing here. There are a lot of damn rotors for some reason. Okay, you're at 100. You're full. Alright, we're good to go. We're done. Let's check this. Oh, we still haven't filled up the all clad. 1,000. Alright. Okay, we got it. We're finished. I'm gonna let this thing just run over here by itself. No more using coupons to buy aluminum sheets. I wonder. Trucks are doing fine. What is, I don't need a ton of casings. Way more copper ingots. I wonder how much copper I'm bringing in per trip here. That equalized enough to tell me? Incoming 60 per minute. I needed what, 24? So I've got some wiggle room. All right, I'm gonna do one. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we'll have one making casing when these are all full, right? So I'm bringing in 60 per minute. Oh, I can bump this up another one. Perfect. Should have plenty of water because this is only going to be using... Oh, we're at 100. Beautiful. 120. It's only using 60 water, so we're going to leave the water alone to see how that... Yeah, we should be fine there. Okay, these have to fill up with copper. Yeah, I'm running a little behind on the copper, but upping this up to maximum will be much more beneficial. All right, I'm gonna put in my notes over here. Fix splitters and aluminum pipe. Looks like AI aluminum. Because we're gonna have to. We're definitely gonna have to go through and check all those blueprints. 100%. Percent. Do 100 here, here. Almost all the way across there. See if we're actually getting out what they expected. Check all these. Check all these, because this is supposed to be... Should be 180. 180. Okay. Should be 120. Should be 360. All right, then we've got everything is running like it should. See where we're at on the productivity of the actual, because this should also be 180. Correct? No? Yes? 30 times... Yeah, it should be 180. Okay. You know what I probably ought to do? It's Mark 3. What? 270 minus 180 is 90. I got an extra 90 I can throw into it. That's an extra 30. It's a lot. Okay, so what I'm doing here is... Alright, there, that's all I can do. So I'm gonna sloop these three to give me an extra 90. Which should put me at 270. Because I'm only making 180 and I've got 180 used up making the sheets. So this will never overflow for me to make any casing. And I really need that. I mean, I don't really need it, but there's no point in having done this if I'm not going to make it. So this should fill up here pretty quick now. So we should be at 270. It's approaching it. Yeah, it's approaching it. Yeah, and the copper's already backed up, so we'll probably be backing up on copper here in a few minutes anyway. I can't get these sheets in here, or these the casings. Yeah, we should be overflowing now. There we go. Oh, this guy's got to fill up. All right, I've been going about an hour. We got this done. I'm happy about it, but we need to get back over here. All right. I'm gonna go fill up my coffee, hit the restroom, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see how we're doing over here. It's running at 60%. It's fine. Build them up. You know what I probably should do? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. I don't know how quickly this will actually fill up. We probably ought to do the same thing. All right, now we're set. Okay, let's head back over to the towers. Wondering if I should leave this or, well, yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, are you kidding me? Unbelievable. I knew that was gonna happen. That's frustrating. hold your, oh, come on. No, 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 no. Are you serious? What was that, about a half an hour? Maybe not even a half hour of them running, so I guess I need to keep an eye on that. Kind of figured that was going to happen. All right, let's get back to what were we doing? Iron output. So we got. Let's look at our little. Oh, so we got our base factory and our electronics factory done, right? Yes. So I'm using the 780 and the 520. All right, so I need to do a 220 300 splitter. Mm-hmm. 80. Twenty. It's 120. Hundred. Bum, 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 bum. 120, 60, 60, 100. That's 100. No. Hold on. 60. That's 100. The other 120. Here. Mm. Pum 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 pum. Okay, it's gonna be hard to simulate 520 coming in, but if this does what it's supposed to, this should be 220 and that should be 70. This should be 560. Oh wait, no. This is wrong. Okay. Should be 220. 30. Something's not right. Got 120. 120. Yeah. 60. 60. 60 gets split 3 ways. 20, 40, 60, which is 20, so this should be 40. Plus plus this 60, it should be 100. Okay, it's going back down. It just spiked there for a second. Okay, yeah. All right, so this is the setup. Nasty. How do we make this compact? I mean, I got plenty of room. All right, so we need smart splitter. Regular splitter. Merger. Smart splitter. This will be 300. Mark 4. Which one was 300? Control systems. So we're gonna do any overflow. Mark 5. Oops. Oops. What are we doing here? There we go. Okay, then we need a regular splitter here. Merger. Here. I can make that closer. Okay, so we got 120 and 120. Then I split this in two. Bum-ba-da-dum. Actually, Another merger. Merger. Do that. Actually, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. Sync it. Oh, it'd be difficult. Why do you want to be so difficult? Crap. Well, I'll have to do some shenanigans here. Okay, I'm fine with that. Advanced iron. Should be 220. Okay, so let's walk through this. 520. 120 and 120. 520. It's 280 coming out here. I got 120. 2060. 2020 is 40, so that's 100. Coming into here, plus the 120 is 220. Yeah, 20 plus 280 should be 300. Nailed it. Jeez, and this is still going. Okay. Should have equalized then. 220, 560. Okay. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. All right, so we can mark off. We mark off advanced and controls. That leaves heavy modular frames and computer factories, which is 675 and 105. Ooh. Okay, well, that one's fun. How the hell are we gonna do 105? I can do 100 very easily. Unless I really want to take a 20 and do 2 double splits. And that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I mean, but it's feasible, right? I find a better spot to do this at. Okay, so we got 780. We know we need to pull off 60. It's 120. 780 minus 120. 660 still, so that's still mark 5. Any overflow. Okay. So this 16 is, and I need to get this down to 45. Bum, bum, bum. Five. It's 5. I'm sorry, I'll talk through this once I make it there. Okay, what are the odds I did this correctly? Should be at 675 and 105. This may take a minute to hit equilibrium. Well, we're getting close. 104, 103, 669, 105. It's very, 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 very close. I mean, that's about as close. That's about as close you can get. All right, so now, how to make this compact? Hmm. Definitely easier said than done, that's for sure. All right, so smart splitters first, obviously. Where do we want to put that? Coming off of this second one here. What if we elevate? Hmm. Okay. Merge. Okay. What is this? This is heavy, right? It should be 675. All right, so we did the split. We did the merge. Okay, and then we have to do. Christ, this is a mess. Okay, so we need a splitter right after this guy. Those are Mark 1s. Okay, and that splitter splits again into a merger here. I'm going to have a problem with that. So this is the final merger before it goes out. Okay. So we could do this. Mark 2. All right, so I think we're good there. Should go here. Should go here. What's this computer? We should be at 105. Okay, so this gets a direct. Yeah, this gets a. Oh, why is that Mark 2? It should not be Mark 2. It should be Mark 1. Okay, so this gets. Oh, so here's gonna be the next problem. I'm gonna have a little bit of clipping. A teeny tiny bit of clipping. Okay, the first smart splitter gets. We're going to have to get creative here. All right, so that's, let's see, that's that one. That splitter is that one, that's that merger. So we're merging here, we're merging here. So I've gotten up to here done. So after this split, where do I gotta go? I go to a merger. Okay, it's a Mark 1. Okay, now this puppy's got a Mark 1. It goes back into the final split. So this guy, this is where we're going to get a little tricky. One. Yeah, see, this is where we're going to do some flipping. Damn it. I mean, it's not horrendous. It's not horrendous. No one's going to see it but me. Where's the... I need to come out of this guy here now. Into what? Just a regular splitter? Oh. Ways do I split it? Twice. I just split it twice. Okay, so I can do this number. That's should be a Mark 1, yeah? It is a Mark 1. Okay, that's that splitter. Christ almighty. One of them goes straight into a merger. What? Does it need to go into a merger? It does need to go into a merger. Almost lined up. All right, so that handles that transition to that transition. So I need one more splitter after this splitter. With one of them going to this guy. I'm going back to the merger after the smart splitter, which is this one. I don't know. I think I got it. Let's see. Look at this. All right, moment of truth. Let's see. All right, let's sit here for a minute. So we should be at 675 on top, 105 on the bottom. And then this did take a minute to hit equilibrium over there on the test area, so let's give it a second. And if this is successful, I'm gonna take another break. I'm already depleted my second coffee run, so getting closer. BP pad 03. That's a crazy setup with the belts, mergers, and splitters. Yeah. I mean, this has been a couple of streams worth of trying to figure everything out. So this stuff, I've got a video out, or a short out there that kind of showed some of this, and it's in one of my streams. But this is like a belt compressor slash decompressor. Compressor slash compressor. We'll look at it here in a second. That looks like it's hitting equilibrium. So yeah, what it does is this is for the iron tower, iron ingots. So I'm bringing in. Hell, I can't even get over there. Go around. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 9 lines of 780 that are going to be coming in of iron ore. So what this does is this splits out. So this takes 9 lines of 780. And after it's all said and done, going through all these and all this under here, gives me 12 lines of crap. See, I've already forgotten. All right, 12 lines of 560 and 1 line of 300 to go up to the different floors. So what I'm working on now is the outputs of this entire tower. So I already broke up. So I got iron ingots going to basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different factories when it's all said and done. A base product factory, advanced iron electronics, heavy modular frames, computer and control systems. So I already broke up the base electronics, and today I've been working on, so I've gotten controls done, advanced iron, and now I'm working on the heavy frames and computers. So this one was, I took a 520 line and broke it up into a 300 and 220. This is, I'm taking a 780 line. And I'm needing to break it up into 675 and 105, which looks like I actually did it. Can't believe I'd actually put this together properly. All right, so we can delete all this. We're gonna leave this here to, in case we ever need to build some more stuff. All right, I'm gonna call this good. And we need to reconnect that. And we can let this kind of run its course. All right, so the next little trick, after I get back from getting some more coffee, is, how many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting these 8 lines. And getting them to go that way. Which we may have to. We can just stop them here for now. I think I still need to redo all of this over here. Because I wanted to clump them by factory, not by product. And I think they're by product right now. So we may have to redo all this. All right, did these finish? It's finished. You go, and you go. All right, so we got to get these 8. Up here. And aren't they all Mark 5, Mark 5. So they're not all Mark 5. Okay, so it'll really depend on how we get those over there. So I can squeeze 4 there. Oh, no, I could have done that. Ooh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Hold on. We may be able to do this. Be clipping the hell out of that. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I can get 5 through here. Where can the other 3 go? Am I in the water? I'm not in the water there. Okay, well, guess let's try it. I don't think that's gonna work. Ah, that's ugliest sin. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that one's cutting it close. Hell, they're all call it cutting it close. Okay, I like that better. Mark 3. 5. Mark 2. Ooh, get back here. Yeah, I can live with that much better. Delete you. Don't like the little feet. Let's run them to here. Here. So the kind of the crappy part with this is access in here. I'm not gonna be able to see much. Which is fine. All right, so we broke this up. Base, electronics. So the top. The top one here goes with the bottom one here. Got Mark 2. May not be the most. What is this? Mark 3. That should be Mark 4. There we go. Okay. I'm going to have to label these up here. Mark 3, Mark 5, Mark 5. Ooh, I bet that doesn't, I bet those don't turn very well. Dang it. Oh! So we need to run them the other way. Okay, how about this? Rid of these. So mark 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Let's get these done. Okay. 4. All right. All right, let's get these labeled now. Kind of going backwards, yeah. Because if I don't label these now, it's just never, I'm going to lose so much track of this. Hey, morning, surplus. I think I need to use the smaller signs. Let's use the smaller ones. No, come on. You gotta go in about an hour. Well, I'm about to take a break. I need some coffee. And what do I want to do here? What am I trying to do? Yeah, let's just use this one. Do I want that one? Yeah, I mean, why not? How about that one? Sure. So this was computer 105. That's not how you spell that. All right, so computers at 105, and then I have yeah, it shot up recently. I was looking at that. Like, I haven't been paying much attention to it because I figured it'd be a long, hard grind, but it's shot up like 100 in the past couple of weeks. I don't know. I need to pop open and see why. You know, if there's a specific one that's kind of pushing some things. I usually don't pay a lot of attention to some of the analytics. One, it's just I just don't have a big enough sample size. Yeah, I need to go look at it for sure. What am I trying to do here? Okay, heavy frame 675 and then advanced iron 220. Heavy frame 675. And then advanced iron 220. Am I tracking that properly? Yeah. So this one, it's this one, which should be control systems. So control systems 300, electronics 780. Control 300, electronics 780. All right, I think I got us to a good spot here. I'll figure out these ones on the bottom here when I get back from taking a little break. And then that should wrap up the iron tower. Should. This has me a little concerned and worried that once I start the copper, we're going to be in trouble. Oh, and hey, Surplus, I'll show you when I get back, but I went ahead, you know how I was screwing with the aluminum last stream? I went ahead and built it at the first part of the stream. So, as long as the trucks aren't stuck. Damn truck's stuck again. Let's see them. So yeah, I've got aluminum. Yeah, it works. I'll run over there after I get back and show you. But there is an error. That's why that's what I was just mentioned. So the blueprint that I built for the aluminum, it's got a bug in it that I didn't catch until I started doing this, which I'm probably gonna have to go through here and hand fix every single one of, which one is it? These blueprints. It's not a huge problem, but anyway, let me plop down right here. I'm gonna go refill my coffee. And then we'll take a look at that when I get back. All right, I'm back. Does it work? Yeah, it is working. Well, it was working when I left. And I'm making casings and sheets. Mm. So the only thing that's an issue is, come on. So set up 2 truck lines, well, 1 tractor line and 1 truck line. And I have them going on the same, literally right there and right here, cross paths. Okay, okay, what are we doing? Come on. Actually, that probably needs to move out of the way. All right, that's still running. Yeah, all right, so I'm making 180 sheets per minute. So those are all full, and then I've got an overflow setup system for making casings. And what I had to do for that, just so I could get it, is I've got these slooped, making a little bit more than normal, because this line should be a 180. And it's at 210. Because these use 180. Yeah, these use 180. Yeah, 30 times 6. Yeah, these use 180. Hold on. That should be 270. Alright, so I'm not as efficient. 84%. Why am I only at 84%? 85%. 85% coal. I'm not bringing enough coal. All right, well, that's not a bad issue. I only set up one truck, so it's not a huge problem. I just want this stuff making it in the background anyway. I really don't need to sloop this. Probably this one, I'll take that one out. But the issue with the blueprint is this pipe right here. I had to rebuild it. It wasn't letting water in. So, like I said, I'm probably gonna have to go through each blueprint over there and just rebuild that quickly. Not a huge deal. Yeah, it seems to be working, yeah. Because I've got no backup here. Look. I really probably don't need this at 220. Because, you know, I needed 200. Right, you need 200 to get this thing going, right? Yeah, you need 200 to get this thing going. This is using 25 water to make some copper ingots so we can make the, make everything. But yeah, no, the VIP junction's working great. You know, if this coal was at 100, you know, giving me 100, or what's it need to be, 120? Yeah, so I'm like 11 per minute off, which I could probably go fix, but like I said, I don't need to. I've got 2 containers here that I'm just dumping full of. I mean, that one's already full. Shit, I'm already sinking. So I've got plenty. I mean, I've got, you know, I've already got 20,000 sheets. So see how many casings we got. Yeah, we're getting up there with the casings too. I got 5,000 casings. So yeah, it works. Like I said, I mean, it's kind of a bummer. I'm glad I came back over here this morning and decided to do this, because if I'd have built the whole, if I'd have ignored this and just, you know, finished this out and started pumping stuff into it and then realized this was goofed up, yeah, I'm glad I caught it too. So but yeah, it's running, it's working pretty good. I'm just happy I don't have to spend any more coupons buying don't need that. What else do I not need? I guess that's fine for now. You know, I'm just glad I don't have to spend any more coupons just to buy this stuff anymore. Probably should have done this a long time ago, as soon as I built this blueprint, but you know what we could do? We could supplement. I've got a coal node. Fuel. We could sit here for a minute and just supplement it. This has got plenty. I got just one little tractor running this route. But yeah, I mean, I checked all this stuff and it's working how it's designed. And I'm really liking this this junction. I'm glad you put me onto that for sure. I mean, because realistically, we got 120. This needs, so that's 80. You only need 80 that you should be pumping in here. So I mean, I could do a little experiment. 80 and 25 is 105. So technically, you could put this down to 105, and it should be working. And never run out. As long as this is running at 100%, right? Come on. So if I'm gonna do that, then I probably should put this back in. We'll run around for a few minutes while we're letting that kind of build up a little bit. I haven't been in here in a while. The doggo area. I think I collected all these guys already. Oh, we need to put. No, I still have a couple of them over here. Let's see, did I get all of the goodies in here? Do they respawn? It's a good question. I mean, because it certainly looks, I could have swore I made these guys, because I've got like 15 or 20 of them over at the starter base area. Now you got me questioning. If they respawn, then they're infinite. How long do they take to respawn if that's the case? Because I'm fairly certain I've got all the ones over there. Let's go over there and look. I thought vegetation respawned, but it doesn't. I guess we're about to find out about the dogos. I mean, all the other wildlife respawns, right? So I guess why wouldn't they? Oh, can't get up there. The doggos only respawn if they get killed. I don't know. I mean, we're about to find out because I know I grabbed at least one or two of those guys over there. Yeah, look at all these sons of bitches in here. Go ahead and grab y'all's stuff while we're here. Anything good? Come on. Crystal oscillators. Ooh, fuse modular frames. Concrete. Cable. Alright, who else am I missing here? And I have yet to name any of these guys. Some more fuse modular frames. Circuit boards. Anybody hiding in there? That's interesting. I'm fairly certain I grabbed some of those guys in that cave. What do I have in here? Versatile framework. Okay. Let's go drop in. What do we've got? Got hog remain spitter. What else we got in here? Got a power slug. Asher remains. Stinger remains. Leaves and wood. Where's the slug? There's the slug. Supercomputers. And all sorts of goodies in here. Guess I should be paying attention, huh? These are all full. They are full. High-speed connectors. Nope, they're not full. What else? What else? Get rid of. But those are all full. They are full. I don't need that. Okay. I wonder how this is doing. Still got some plastic. This one I've yet to understand. This little bug. Holy shit, my plastic's backed up. Why? Oh god, I'm going down wormholes now. majorly backed up. I don't even remember the rate at which it's supposed to be going. Which side is it on? $170 per minute. Well, I'm definitely higher than 170 per minute, so that's good. But I'm not even making it at 170. I'm only making it at 170 per minute, so the train shouldn't be bringing it any quicker than that. See any red lights? Nothing's backed up. I don't think I'm using plastic on this floor anyway. Not. It's all green. That's all green. Okay. Ooh, you're yellow. Why are you yellow? No rods. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Iron. So are these smelters not getting what they need? I mean, that's operating at 100%. 12 per minute. I'm making 12 per minute. So where are the rods going? Oh, that's that one. Here's this one. There's my problem. Not getting enough iron down here. Hmm. 447 per minute. But I've got it combined with coal. $567. Okay, so I definitely have a shortage of ore there. Yeah, I need to go back and see why I'm not getting that. Look, I got yellow here too. This is yellow because it's got too much. This is at 50% because it doesn't have enough concrete. So not enough limestone. Bum, 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 bum. $240 per minute limestone. No, it's not the end of the world. Oh, this one's yellow too. Why are you yellow? Also concrete. So we have a limestone problem. Okay, we got an iron ore problem. We got a limestone problem. Which should not be problems. All right, how about you? You're green. Full to the brim. Ah, this is why my plastic's backing up. No? No, it's not. Computers are coming out. Okay. Where are you? Stators. Short on stators. Short on steel pipe. Short on steel pipe. Why am I short on steel pipe? Rotors. Where am I making the steel pipe from? Bringing it in. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I really don't want to sit here and problem solve this son of a bitch. 200 per minute steel pipe. Bum, 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 bum. Everything else is green here. All right, so limestone problem, steel pipe problem. Which the steel pipe comes from the floor below. Yeah. Now we're at the top. So do we have a limestone problem with the concrete? Oops, I'm in the storage room. There we go. We're not having any problems with the limestone here. Yes, we are. Okay, so we got our biggest issue is we got a limestone problem. No, it's not backed up there. It's coming out fine here. That's going fine there. Only thing I can think of, we got one limestone node here. I bet it's this truck stop up here. If I was a betting man, let's see. Yeah, we got that one limestone node there. That's straight belted. What's up, Bean? Mm. And this isn't backing up. 873 per minute. $600. 270. Look at that. Can you tell me what's going on there? How does that make any sense? Yeah, it's fine. Nothing to see here. It's like a portal to nowhere. That's a lift portal to nowhere. You got iron coming in one side, iron coming in the other side, different directions. Yeah, quantum tunneling. That's a good one. What is this doing up here? Oh, look. Got the same problem. I see what it's doing. It's going in here, coming out here. What's this side look like? This side's working. I mean, it's definitely getting the product. All right, I'm gonna ignore that. All right, then I don't know what's... Where else am I using... Where else am I using limestone? These are the only two. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, well, I think I'm going to wrap up for today. I got exactly... Ooh. Hold on, let me get it. I don't get run over by a truck. So I did get exactly what I wanted to get done. SD, what the hell is that all about? So no complaints there. We're gonna ignore this starter factories. I mean, for as much stuff as that thing's making and as complicated it is for me to be short just a little bit of limestone, a little bit of ore, for it to be running at 100%, I'm fine with that for sure. All right, so I think I need to do some screenshots. That's kind of a good shot right there, actually. I don't like... Don't like little jetpack controllers in my way. You know what? I left my Explorer back there. Damn it. All right. Anyway, well, I'm gonna call it a day. Surplus, you have a good day. I'm gonna log off, take some screenshots, and make some thumbnails. So we'll see y'all next time.